Hey everyone, how's it going? So today I'm gonna do a unboxing video of the Dyson Cyclone V10. Um, I'll start off by saying I bought this. I didn't receive it free from Dyson. Um, and I've kind of been disappointed with the videos that I've seen because they're from a bunch of people that have a channel, like be it for computers or whatever, or just random stuff, and they're like, even in their videos, like, oh, like I got a vacuum, like, okay, I guess I'll do a review on it. And they're just completely clueless about it, and they're using the fluffy head on carpeting, and you know, it's just kind of annoying. But at the same time, as annoying as it is, it's what a lot of non vac collectors or vac fans, this is how they use the item. They don't really, like a lot of the people just open it up and start using it, don't read the instructions, and are using the fluffy head on carpets and etc. etc. So I feel like this is a good review or a good start to a more in-depth look at the machine, and by someone that's an actual vac enthusiast myself. Um, so this is going to be the first of several videos. Obviously this is the unboxing, and I'll just go over my initial impressions. So I hate to be a pessimist, but I don't have high hopes for this machine. I mean, I've already seen the figures that on the highest setting, it's somewhat equivalent. It's a little bit more powerful than their small corded upright, but it only makes that power for 6 minutes, so what good is that really? But honestly, the sad fact of the matter is that people are, as long as they see the dirt being picked up, and like if they see surface dirt and it picks it up, great. And then if it gets even more than what they saw on their carpet, like even better. No one's actually doing like spreading apart the pile and seeing if there's embedded dirt in there. And for me, that's how I gauge how well a machine does. I mean, any machine I use, even a dustbuster from the 80s that I have, will pick up something when you run it over the carpet. Um, for the most part. Usually I just get fuzz, but that's another whatever. But yeah, it's just people, they like that wow factor, the bagless things, and as long as it's got stuff in the bin, they think it's doing the job. And when, like I said, when they see more than what they saw on the surface, than the hair or pieces of fuzz that they stick out on the carpeting, they think, wow, it's really getting down in there and getting, look at all this other stuff. When they look at the bin up close, they're like, oh my god, that was deep in my carpet. This does such an amazing job getting all the deep stuff that I couldn't see. I'm like, well, why don't you just try looking down in your carpet to see for yourself? But people don't, and it is what it is. And Dyson, I have to admit, like, of the bagless machines I've tried, it's is one of my favorites. They've just mastered it. It's user friendly. It's pretty reliable. Although I've had machines that I have had brand new and hardly used them. And like my DC-25, the handle just on my blueprint DC-25, the hose just came right off the coupling. It just broke, and apparently that was a thing. And there's been some other issues with Dyson. Oh, I know. On the bottom of one of my DC-59 wands, this cuff right here, this is a pretty good picture to show you, it's just separated from the wand. It just went to use it, and this part just kind of flopped around. It was like glued in. So, you know, Dyson's pretty good. You call them and they send you out a replacement, no questions asked, really. I mean, you could basically rebuild the whole machine. And I kind of did that with my DC-25 blueprint. The brush bar from the get-go rattled so bad, and that had a different color than all the other DC-25s at the time. So they sent me brush rolls, and they were for the animal, and this, that, and the other. They sent me at least like $200 in like heads and brush rolls, because they just kept sending me the wrong thing. And finally, they sent me a whole new bottom motor head, and that saw the vibration. They're like, well, it's supposed to vibrate the carpet. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm like slapping my hand on my forehead. I'm like coming through the phone. I'm like, it's not supposed to vibrate when I have it picked up off the floor. I'm like, something was wrong and it wasn't, like, it was out of round. But anyways, I'm taking up a lot of time here. So let me get into this. The box isn't that pretty. I thought I'd be getting a nice box. Maybe I'm doing it upside down because the lettering is like that. It's really hard to do one-handed. So, activate your warranty. Mine's already been activated since I ordered it. I called and ordered it, and I got an email saying my warranty's been activated. So, here's your wand. They definitely make this so you can't repack it. It's next to impossible to try. I mean, even making this video, I probably still couldn't do it. I chose the blue color. This is the absolute model. I'm kind of bummed that I can't use my other Dyson tools. I have a bunch of, I have the hanging bag and I have a storage tote. I can't use any of those with this. There's that. Doesn't look like it's really changed aside from the connection from my 59. Again, crevice tool, whoop-de-doo, pretty standard. I've never seen a fluffy head up in person, so this is kind of neat to see one. It's pretty cool. This rotates in the back. Alright, speed things up. I've only got 10 minutes and I'm at 7-minute mark. So. This seems a lot. Wow, this is a lot bigger of an opening than my 59. Totally different, but still, I don't think this is going to be enough to deep clean. Oh, and this is like rubberized. That's weird. Okay. It's a charger. All bracket. I'm not going to bother taking that out. I'm going to show it in time. Bazooka like main unit. So it's, you know, people said it, oh, it's not bad. I mean, it's pretty hefty. It is a lot heftier than my 59. So, and all the weight goes towards the front, so this is going to be interesting. So yeah, here it is. It's pretty simple. I think you just press this down and release it. I'd be really curious to see how this new motor head works, especially with this a lot wider opening. That spins pretty smoothly. And it's got these little vents right here to open up. It even tells you. Of course, you gotta smell it out for people with a sticker. So, it's interesting to see how this works, especially with this little piece. So, let me know what you think. like, comment, and subscribe, and